Hi everybody, Agnes here, and this story is from Sarah again. She's got 3 fabulous manifestations: the relationship, the car, and the house. So if you haven't seen the other 2, I'll put the links down below for you and you can revisit those. So, and I will also put down below the house, manifesting a house or a dream apartment, whatever it is that you want, down below as well. I had wanted to manifest a home for my family since we had our daughter in 2019. I didn't realize how long it would actually take me, but I'm glad that it happened the way that it did because I learned a lot. In the beginning, I had almost no belief that it would actually happen. Growing up, my parents had been middle class and always struggled to make ends meet. I watched as my parents worried about money all the time, and it really stuck with me. So when it came to wanting my own home and being in a state where houses were extremely expensive, it seemed like it was an impossible task. I watched a friend and I watched other friends buy properties one by one, and I kept asking myself what they did to get it. Most of them told me they had just saved up a lot for a down payment, and more of them had decent paying jobs. My boyfriend and I worked 40 hours work weeks, but we only had around $6,000 a month. I thought that there was no way a lender would approve us, but it didn't stop me from trying. I told myself that we would have our own home by August 2020. For months, I spent most of the day writing out affirmations and scripting in my phone. Opportunities came and went, but nothing would pan out. We tried to buy our own place once, and it fell through when I lost my job due to the pandemic. We went to countless open houses and talked about what the decor would be like when we had our own. I even wrote you, Agnes, a few times, and you sent me voice messages about how to change my limiting beliefs. I slowly worked through them, but still no house. This went on for most of 2019-2020. By mid-2020, it was nearly August. I was still spending time making vision boards and scrolling through for sale housing websites, but it still felt like a distant wish. My boyfriend and I considered getting an apartment just so we could get to have a place of our own, but we went back and forth about what a waste of money it would be. If we got an apartment, it would be hard to save money for a house. We were living in his parents' basement and lived there for free, so it was the best that we stayed there so we could save. I didn't mind living there. I got along with his parents, and they had a beautiful big home near the mountains. It was about an hour's drive to my parents' house, and my job, and every day it became harder and harder to make the drive. I was exhausted. I felt like I was spending most of my time driving to and from work. At work, I dreamed about what it would be like to live closer to work and have more free time. August had passed and still no house, but for some reason I was okay with it. I had found peace at his parents' house. It wasn't where I wanted to be forever, but it was home. It had its perks. I learned to be grateful for where I was, and I even felt myself feeling a little sad about one day having to leave. I focused more on the positives of being there and enjoyed spending time with his parents. I told myself that our dream home would come in divine timing and that I would only think about it when I felt good, not when I was in a needy mode. I let go of the desperation, set times of the day where I would think about it. The rest of the day I had to distract myself. On my lunch breaks was when I allowed myself to work on manifesting. I would drive around surrounding neighborhoods and look at houses that I thought I might like to live in. I researched the schools for my daughter and would walk around the parks in the areas and imagine what it would be like to live there. I scrolled through the for sale houses on websites, but I didn't feel need. I would just tell myself, wouldn't it be nice if we had our own place? The one thing I was still worried about was how we would afford it. But I learned to let go of that too. I told myself I didn't have to worry about the how. I wouldn't have to worry about how much it would cost, because that didn't matter. It was already mine and on its way. I tried to enjoy the process. Then one day, when I was in a good feeling place, I got a call from my boyfriend. His parents had bought us a house. I was in shock. They had sold a property that his mum inherited, and they were able to buy the place outright, meaning we would rent from them and eventually it would be ours. It was such an amazing feeling knowing I did this. At first I thought I had just gotten lucky, but it's not luck. I did this. All the hard work I'd put into this, to us, and I'm so grateful. Our rent is even $1,000 less than we would have originally been paying if we were going to have to pay for our own place. We can afford it and still have plenty of money left over. I'm so happy that this happened, that I'm more confident that I will be able to manifest my next big thing. I want to own my own salon. Thank you, Agnes, for your videos. The last couple of years I have really found myself because of you. I'm so thankful that we crossed paths, because without your guidance, I don't know where I'd be. Thank you, Sarah. That is a beautiful story. Well, all three of them are beautiful stories. Well done to you for manifesting, and I don't think it's luck either. I think we have to be in the right vibe to be able to get to attract things. So well done to you, and wow, nice one, nice one, nice one. So I'll put the links down below, everyone, to anything that relates to Sarah's story. And also let me know if you are trying to manifest a dream house down below in the thread. And yeah, where is it? What country? What area? What it is that you like? Log cabin, beach, shack, whatever it is, let me know. And I will see you all in the next YouTube as always. Big hugs, everybody.